gentlemen, thank you for popping by. George Arms, retired recruiter. I've known many of you for many, many years. I want to thank you here up front for all the support over the years that you folks have given me in terms of expanding my ever expanding professional network. I had no idea when my mentor tapped me on the shoulder back, I think it was 2006, right? 2005, 2006. Hey, Arms, you got to get with LinkedIn. You got to get with a program. You got to get with a program. Well, did I do that right away? No. I didn't listen, as usual. Paid the price. Waited a couple of years, finally got with it, and never looked back. Anyway, retired my recruiting practice late last year, early this year, and have invested the last several months designing a series of workshops for you guys, essentially showing you step by step, side by side, how to bypass all the gatekeepers and land interviews with the hiring executives and hiring managers that you wish to have an interview with. It sounds simple, right? Well, essentially it really is. I mean, what we're going to do here and what I'm going to share here really are very basic tenets of relationship building, and you're going to love this process. You really will. Okay? 4 1-hour live workshops. You won't believe it. All right. I'm going to show you everything I know, give you everything I know, show you everything I know. I don't know if that's proper English or not, but essentially how to get directly in front of, in the hands of, hiring managers, and how to land your on-site meeting, on-site interview. Okay? Take you step by step, side by side through each and every phase of the placement process and show you how you land your next interview. 4 live interactive, very interactive workshops. 3 really kind of intense workshops, as well as a 4th workshop, which is a wide open Q&A, time to beat George up hour. But we found over the last several weeks when we've been beta testing this, field testing this program, that this 4th workshop is evidently not for sure one of the most valuable, because what we find is we're fine-tuning everything that we learned in the first 3 hours in the 4th visit, the 4th meeting. All webinars are, all workshops are going to be recorded. So if you miss one, you can, and they're going to be recorded and be in the cloud forever. So you will always have a chance to go back and regroup a facet of the process. Okay? All right. You can do this. It's not rocket science. You really can. I mean, I've been teaching this to you candidates for years and years, so, I know you're sharp, I know you're intelligent, so I know you can do this. You can do this. A little bit about me. I was with Chevron for a number of years. San Francisco and Dhahran, Saudi Arabia. Love Chevron, love Saudi Arabia, love San Francisco, but came back from the desert into Pittsburgh and formed PCA Consultants, recruiting, placing senior managers to board level executives, pretty much all 4 corners of the globe. We've recruited from and we've recruited into these areas. A few of my clients, I'm sure you'll recognize: Schlumberger, Deloitte, AT&T, AMIC, Verizon, of course, URS. Just great relationships. I can't tell you how valuable these folks have been over the years, and it's a mutual admiration society with these guys. I'm retired, but I still get your calls. Underemployed, unhappy, want out. I understand that. And I also understand you have no idea how to do that. Well, number one, you're not, doing something. You're working full. At your levels, and I've talked to enough of you to know that at your levels, you're probably, putting in 11-hour days, 6.5 days a week. Vacations are shot, and family life could start to be getting a little frail, should I say, or frazzled. That's a good word for it. But I've talked to you, I know. So you're in the right spot if this is your profile and who you are and what you're doing right now. Get calls from those of you who have been laid off, some for weeks, some for months, and sure years. And many of you given up. And you know what? I don't blame you one bit. If I were in your shoes and didn't have the tools available that you're going to have available through this program, I would have given up too. I really would have. And many of you gun shy, right? I mean, look at the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years prior to the current administration, which I don't say thumbs up or thumbs down. I never get involved in politics, but you all will all agree that this whole thing has been a disaster, work-wise, employment-wise, for many years. Okay, now we know it's turning around. It is turning around, and now they're even saying, there's just not enough candidates for the jobs we have open. Well, I have trouble believing that, but that's just me. Okay. Anyway, all right. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? By the way, you thought you could done everything you could do, right? You think you played out all your options. Well, believe me, you in all high probability, you have not. You have not. Follow me. Won't be wasting any more time. You're not going to be waiting by the phone anymore. Guaranteed. Not going to be wasting any more time. No more frustration, and more importantly, no more guesswork. I love it. Let's see. What time? Here it is Sunday night. Get up Monday morning. Well, when I get up tomorrow morning, I'll figure out where to send my resume next. Don't live like that. It's going to kill you. Really will. You'll stop all that stuff. Make sense? Sure it does. First and foremost, I'm going to show you how to get past all the gatekeepers and not burn any bridges in the process. It's a phenomenal method, technique, but it's not all that mysterious either. I mean, when you break it down the way we do this and how show you how to build the relationships with the right people at the right time, it all makes sense. And in terms of fundamentals, well, it goes back to the Stone Age, right? Nothing new under the sun. Okay? So, show you how to do this step by step, not burn any bridges. As a matter of fact, you're going to meet some pretty influential people, very friendly executive types along the journey that we're going to do together here. If you want to get past the gatekeepers and talk to the decision makers, sign up now for our free webinar. You're not going to get this stuff anywhere else, that's for sure. I guarantee you. I've been researching it long enough to know that you're not going to get this from anyone else. Now, I'll cover this on the webinar, but George is not a resume writer, executive resume designer. We'll get it. If you need that help, I will get you that help immediately. But first and foremost, you want to sign up for this webinar, okay? Reason? 4 live, interactive, 1-hour workshops. You're going to love it. How to land your next interview, right? 4 hours, sound good? You bet it. Pilot program, I'm inviting you. How to land your next interview. 4 live, lively, interactive workshops. A lot of fun too, by the way. And I'm going to say this, very limited seating. And you see this, I know everybody says this, limited seating. Well, let me tell you why. Our situation is very appropriate for very limited seating. Between workshops, I'll be working with you guys one-on-one on the phone, live. So, can only do only so many hours in a day, right? There's a little more, there's so much gas left in this tank too. So, hey, it is what it is. Very limited. So if you want to get involved in this thing, get on this webinar, soak it up, saddle up, and join me in the workshops. Don't wait. life goes faster than you think, and the older you get, I can attest, the faster it goes. So, hey, don't dilly dally. Sign up today, and I'll see you on the call. Hey, thanks for your time. Take care.